All right, I don't know what it is now, whether it's with the food or with the water, but there is this large increasing tendency for young couples to just turn up for consultations, and they are already looking for how to conceive. Like, I've seen people who have just been married for 3 months, I've seen people who've been married for 1 year, and they just think that the right thing to do is to come to the doctors to discuss fertility. Now, this is a very sensitive issue. I agree that people's timings are very varied, but in the last year or so, I've seen majority of the people who turn up are just anxious. And then I ask them simple questions, because obviously the thought of it, the wanting it already puts some anxiety on you or some strain on the family life. But you ask them questions like, okay, have you had children before? Clearly they haven't, most of them. And then some of them, you ask them, okay, how often do you have intercourse? And if you say every day, I've had one who said every day, and I'm like, wow, that's a record. But some say, okay, they wait for the period where the lady is expected to be much more fertile, like the ovulation period, and that's the time that they do stuff. Well, people's approach will always vary, but the agreed teaching is that you can do alternate days. Just keep going, whether it's in cycle, out of cycle, as long as it's healthy and safe to do so. But again, having said that, there are people who obviously spouses are away or they come back at certain times, so it just doesn't work for them. So it would be up to each and every couple to decide how frequently they do this. But the reason why I've made this video is to say to young couples, around 95% of young, healthy couples would have a conception in the first year, as long as they are trying. And then the remaining 5%, another 95% of them who are healthy, who are keen to go, they will have a conception in the second year. So you find that majority of you are good. There is really no cause to worry. And then when you start to make love making a show, it becomes a bit more didactic, like there is no flair to it again. It's just you keep doing it because your eyes are on the prize. You just want to have a pregnancy, you just want to tick that box. It shouldn't be that way. It's not a condemnation of the desire. It's not saying that you shouldn't, but do not put yourself under extra pressure. Let things just flow. You'll get there. We all did. You will. My name is Dr. Jobiera. I'm a GP. I've got a special interest in YouTube. Please like, share, leave a comment. What do you think? Is it something you've noticed in your own practice, or is it just in my head? Thank you.